Yo, what's up, devil? Compound's open. Got a long trip. Got the mutts with me. Angry butters, angry butters. Oh. There's one, there's dose. All right, let's get this party started. Semi truck on the go. Bada bing, bada boom. Got a little traffic, but not too bad. Looks like an accident, actually. Little bumper to bumper. No biggie. Oh, that thing going through it. All right, we're on the road. Got a long drive, an accident, and after the accident, we should be clear until we hit the long stretch. Yeah, we got like 30 minutes. It's nice slow traffic. Nothing bad. Nothing too shabby. Angry butters. What's up, devil dogs? How's everyone doing, man? Welcome to the compound. We got a long drive, about 2-hour drive. Got the pups with me, Butler and Zozo. See what kind of trouble. We just stopped so they can go to the bathroom, but I'm worried about her. She ate and I didn't see her go the other day, or this morning. We will see. Not a bad day. It's Good Friday. It's early. No. Please don't eat the cocktail. Oh, she's going for it. No, bye-bye. Anyone get the list yet? I know Maxwell, that Ghislaine Maxwell, she spoke to the DOJ. Somewhat promising, but it's going to be that difficult, right? I think they're just doing show, man. Well, it's all show. We're never going to see that list ever. No way. Trump's going to have to, the administration and Trump's administration is going to have to eat this one, man. Kash Patel, Dan Bongino all look like fools. All that shit they were saying, man, just don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. Greetings from Germany. Hey, Deutschland. Semper Fi. How you doing, brother? What's going down, man? Yeah, I love me some good old Germany. almost ran over a tire. Welcome to Southern California, brother. And here's what you're looking at. Here's what I'm looking at. Where are you from? SoCal, man. Southern California. The great state of California, the Golden State. This is where I live, man. A lot of freeways. We just left the city and now we're gonna head towards the suburbs, and then we're gonna head towards the mountains, and then head towards the desert, and then that's about it. Maybe go to Mexico. I don't know, man. We got a lot of things to do today. Not enough time. Maybe go to Bed Bath and Beyond. I'm not sure. What is your name? Well, if you're new here, welcome, Devil Dogs. My name's Matt Simplify. I'm a former ex or just a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Served in Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom in the Iraq-Afghanistan War. I joined the United States Marine Corps in 2006, and I officially got out in 2014, so spent a good amount of time, got deployed. My MOS was 5811, which is military police, and the job I did in Iraq was like, we called ourselves IRP, which is Instant Reaction Platoon, and we just did, convoy security, IED patrol, the norm, the huge. Other than that, Devil Dogs, I worked for a police department for a while, and so my entire youth and background is on military police or just being a custody officer for a police department in California. And that's it, man. I drive around with my pups all day and try to show you guys what life is like in California. Not Northern California, it's SoCal. Big difference, big difference. Stuttgart, hey man, I'm Mexican. Hey, me too, man. Mexican, Indian, Vietnamese, huh? We all could be something if we put our minds to it. That's weird that you just stated your race or your ethnicity. It's like, it's, when you say I'm Mexican, that just sounds like you're saying, oh, I'm a lady boy. Who knows? If you ever take the 23andMe, you'd be shocked. What's up, Amanda? How you doing, girl? You're the best streamer in the world, and I can tell. Oh man, I'm Mexican. God dang it, man. I'm Mexican too. Half and half. You're all good, man. Are you? Yeah. I'm trying to be I'm the best streamer because everyone likes my pups, dude. I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. I'm just on my mom's account. Ah, got it, brother. Yeah, no one cares if you're Mexican, brother. Just say you're an American. Or, do you? Hey, check, Unc Andy. What's going on, man? Super 5, brother, how you doing? This is afternoon formation, man. This is final formation here. Final formation. Gotta check in. Friday, we got Saturday and Sunday off. Oh boy. You gotta make sure you check out with Duty and make sure Duty knows where you're at all times, and make sure you have a battle buddy. Gotta have a battle buddy. My dogs are good. I thought this one had to go to the bathroom. I did take her to the bathroom, but it seems like she's good. Got no point guard, yes sir. Yes sir. Yeah, we got 4 miles to go. We got a good drive here. A little bit of traffic that we're about to hit, so it's gonna slow down quite a bit here. But dude, that's good traffic. Well, I mean, it's because of an accident. So other than that, it's pretty smooth sailing so far. I haven't even been paying attention. I just, when you drive and you just like drive and you don't really pay attention, and then you end up at your destination, you go, oh, I'm here. God, I used to do that a lot, man. I still kind of do, but I got to pay more attention because I tend to get lost. You can hear him snore. Bye-bye. Bye, Amanda. Later, girlie. Bye-bye. BB. There's a big rhino. Someone made a statue of like a big, not an elephant, but it's a mammoth? Question mark? Huge mother effer, dude. That's a mammoth, right? No, it's not a mammoth. It's yeah, it's a mammoth. I think it has the horns on it. Someone built a big old statue out here. If that's the actual size of a mammoth elephant looking thing, we're in trouble, man. Unless you shoot that thing right in the eyeball. I mean, it can. That's so big. That's a big animal, man. That's a big animal. Yeah, here's one doggy. And Zozo's trying to. She likes staring at me from a distance. And if she can't see me, she will stare at something else. I heard, not Vietnam, what am I thinking of? Thailand and Cambodia are starting to act up with each other. I don't really care all that much, but I heard that. I want to know if anybody else heard that. Starting to throw rocks at each other, huh? Ukraine and Russia still going to war. Now it'll take another couple years. What are we on, year 3? Give it. I always say, man, every war ends in 4. Every war ends in 4. There's a couple wars that went the distance, but a lot of wars that fight. A big change happens after 4 years of a war, and I'm waiting for maybe another year. It'll take Russia for it to crack a little bit, because man, if you're a soldier in that army, man, you know you're gonna die. Like, I don't know. I don't think Russia can keep it up, man. And they haven't won anything. Russia hasn't won anything. They haven't done anything. They've just bombed, they just bombed like cities. I mean, even the cities that they took over are all bombed. They're fighting over nothing. I don't know. Ukraine ain't, I don't think Ukraine will ever surrender, or even if the U.S. if we stop giving them stuff, I think they'll lose, but I don't think the Ukrainian men will technically give up or anything, Maybe. I could be wrong. Beautiful dogs. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Flack? How you doing, man? Simplify. Free samples. What's up, brother? How about that? Yeah, exchanging fire. Really? They are. I saw that, Unk, but I wasn't really sure, man. Well, I have. Oh, okay. Today. That's cool, free sample. Good luck, man. We all have those eventually. Drugs are bad. If you do drugs, you're bad. So don't do drugs, I'm doing amazing. Nice. Good job, brother. Carpenter. Nice. A big carpenter. Right? It says carpenter. All right. Butters. Hey, Brina Mate. What's going on, Brina Mate? Simplify. How you doing? What's the word on the street? What's going on, guys? Where are you guys from? I'm from SoCal, and this is, if you're wondering what I'm looking at right now, that's what I'm looking at. There's an accident up here, and someone not paying attention or texting and driving, you know, something crazy. These are my pups. Zozo. That's Zozo and Butters and Zozo. Yeah, I'm doing good too, man. It's been a good week. Got good news. Got great news. Weather's good. Family's good. I took my nephew to his football practice, which was pretty fun. Flag football. Not that tackle stuff yet, man. I'm too young. When I was in third grade, I think I was, ninth grade or 8 years old, 9 years old, you're in third grade, right? Something like that. I'm not sure. But I think he's in third. I think he's going into third. I was already playing tackle football, and it's not really worth it. Hey, what are you doing? What are you barking at? What are you barking at, little one? Is California really left as it appears? Left-leaning? That's a good question, man. Is California really as, politically left? You know, man, no, not really. To be quite honest, like everyone I talk to, well, a lot of people in California are Democrats, but the left, I think you're talking about, no. And you know, with the 2025 or 2020, what was it, 2024 election, Trump and Biden, you know, a lot of people switched their vote from Democrat, and we still lost the popular vote, and the Democrats did win California, but no, people in California just don't care. To be quite honest, people in California are too busy. You know, we have too many bills, long hours at work, you know, traffic, big highways. You know, it's if you were born and raised in California, you're a busy man, you know, or woman, or even, I mean, if you're 12, a lot of kids my age were working, you know, pretty young. It's just, there's so many people that the people that don't care, don't vote, probably would vote, you know, more conservative because of family and, you know, table talk issues, which is money and bills and taxes and getting your children to and from daycare or school or sports. I think a lot are switching. I think a lot were, and then, you know, there's the immigration problem, which is fantastic now because there's a lot less traffic, except for right now, but that's because of an accident. Beautiful day in Cali, yes sir, not bad. Isn't it the alphabet capital of the country? See, this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, have you seen, like, okay, we're the alphabet, yeah, maybe, I don't know, and, you know, so in Southern California, you live by a beach or a pool. Growing up, to think about the girls, like the letter people and all that stuff, right? Which is, and if you're not from California, you look at California very left-leaning. So growing up in Cali and my cousins and my entire family, so if you're really good at, like, I want you to think of California girls, okay? And do you think girls in California are nice or mean? So growing up, if you weren't, you know, girls are extremely mean. So if you're a girl and you're not up to par with style or fashion, You know, stand by to stand by. You know, if you're a guy that's switching over to one side or another, I want you to understand that sports in California are dominant. So if you guys ever seen a movie where there's jocks and nerds, or cheerleaders, or our cheerleaders are ever nice, and that's how California really is. All that other stuff is some weird nerdy shit that I've never seen it. I know a lot of people politically left-leaning, but all that alphabetical letter people, man, like, I've never really seen it, to be honest. To be quite honest, there are like, I never seen it, man. And I was born and raised here. I go out all the time. There's Los Angeles, like West Hollywood, that you might see like a really flamboyant, like gay person. But other than that, everyone's very modest, not too bad. Maybe at night you see more of the freaks and geeks, but if you're not good at sports or don't look good in a bathing suit so if you're trying to be a lady boy, that young, I wish you best of luck, because you're gonna get bullied, dude. You're gonna get bullied out here in California, believe me, man. Anyways, San Francisco and Berkeley, better known as yeah, what's up, Tom? How you doing, brother? Semper Fi, man. What's up, Time? How you doing, brother? Is very click. California is clicky. San Francisco and Berkeley, better known as that's on college. Like, I'm talking about just not college campuses. Because even if you go to like University SC, you go to US. I used to go to USC all the time just to party, dude. And it's still a football town, dude. I mean, California women, they're in a bathing suit 7 months out of the year. Like, you're not pulling weird shit here in California. But like, if you go to Berkeley, I'm sure you'll see it, I guess. If you go to college campuses, I don't belong there, but maybe a nightclub, a certain type of nightclub that they have out here. But on a day-to-day, you're going to be seeing normal dudes. I think New York, you would see a bunch of letter people. Maybe out here, and maybe like Hollywood, or like a celebrity's private school. Like, you're not going to public school dressed as a ladyboy. You're just not. That ain't happening, man. Not in California. Not maybe private school or some weird other school, but. And there's a lot of Christian and Catholic schools out here, which they don't, that ain't happening in a Catholic school. So, yeah. What's up, Warman? I think, says a guy who imagined things. Yeah. Thinking's good for the soul, right? Chicken soup for the kid's soul, thinking, critical thinking. There's radical thinking. Talking of the virtue, this guy's been talking about virtue of being ignorant as for 2 days now. Hey, you caught on to me, huh? Darn. Yeah, do critical thinking, man. That's right. That's what this is all about. I like to think. Imagine being. If I think out loud and you guys are listening, you can be like, whoa, Matt, that was crazy what you said, but I think you should think it like this. And I'll be like, whoa, maybe you're right. That's how critical thinking works. Right? Something like that. I don't even know. Is there a right answer? Is there a wrong answer? I don't know, man. Turkish girl, hey, what's going on, Turkish girl? Semper Fi. Oh wait, Turkish girl, check this out. My good friend back in the day, he was from Turkey. He was my best friend. Not with us anymore. Herman Kushik, my best friend. Istanbul, man. I was supposed to go with him to Turkey back in the day, but never made it, man. Never made it. I guess he is. She is. Doesn't think like you, Matt. So they are hurt. Feel. Yeah, man. It's like people get like imagine getting mad at something someone said. Like I love when people start acting crazy or talking weird, man. That's entertainment, I mean, like being out in the field with your boys in Iraq, dude, or out in the field of Camp Pendleton or 29 Palms, when you don't have entertainment, the only entertainment you have are people speaking, man, and you find out a lot of cool stuff, a lot of wild stuff, because that's all, you just got you and your buddies talking. You better be entertaining, man, or no one's going to talk to you. And we all know those people in the military too, man. That freaking that were like real socially awkward people, man. There's people like that. It's weird. Have you come to Turkey? No, man. No, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go with my buddy when he bought me, a little keychain souvenir for me. And he bought me a shirt. I wish I kept, but over the years it gets ruined. I was supposed to go with him, and instead he got a keychain and a shirt, but no, I never been. Always wanted. I probably will never go because I wanted to go with my buddy, and he's not with us anymore. God rest his soul. Yeah, we call them officers. Yeah. Yeah. I was in Turkey as a kid. I don't remember anything though. No, man, I heard it was fun, man. I heard it was fun. Well, I was supposed to go with my buddy. Yeah, sad. Super sad. Well, you're always welcome here, Bakram. Bakram? Something like that, right? I'm close. This is what I'm looking at. Big old cluster F. But this is not bad at all. It's moving. It's moving and grooving. Butters, what are you doing, Bubba? Matt, what's your favorite music style? That's a good question, man. I don't know. I grew up late 80s and through the 90s, so that was like Nirvana. So I got into like Nirvana, Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins. Those were like bands I remember growing. There's probably more than then like rap music got really big. I can listen to anything really. I can listen to old like Bob Seger, to the Doors, to the Beatles, man, to anything from. I like a good. My favorite style is anything that sounds good, man. Like it could be country music to. If I had to pick, like gun to my head, I had to pick to listen to like one style, it would be like, some sort of rock. you can always jam out for rock because a rock band can also play slow jams, and I had like Limp Bizkit, Korn, System of the Down, Disturbed. Oh my God, Slipknot. Gosh, Misfits were always big. Stained, Godsmacked. I liked back in the day. Ah, dude. I mean, I love music, man. I go to the when I work out or girly shit, dude. Like Selena. I don't know the names of the girly shit. That's the only problem. I forget the girly shit. I can sing the girly shit. I can't remember the names. Do I like Turkish music? Hey, mama, if it sounds good, I'm into it. I like Turkish music. I don't think I've ever really listened to it. I've been to like Turkish things with my buddy, like dinners and stuff like that. But like you would have to, if I was with you, you would have to tell me, hey, this is what you're looking at, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I get it now. But no, I have not. Grunge, yeah, grunge. You are very sweet. Oh, thank you. I'll make a song for the channel like I did mine and post on Discord. Oh, dude, do it, dude. Freaking do it, dude. Yeah, like grunge music. Yeah, I could. Yeah, man. What about you, dude? What's your fave, man? Oh, so I'm not. I don't even know what that means. What's up, first who? First A-Rat? What's going on, fam? Yeah, I've never really. I'm sure I've heard Turkish music, but I don't know. I wouldn't. If someone played it, I wouldn't know. Oh, this is, Like I said, if it sounds good and the ladies like it, I'm all about it, dude. It could be the gayest music in the world, or I'm not into what's manly. In my point of view, as long as everyone's having fun, I like it. I don't really mind. It could be Turkish music to Britney Spears to Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Uh-oh. What do you want, Bubba? Go to bed. Go sleep. Or you gotta go potty. Uh-oh. Me being 1960s, like Sherry Big Girls Do. Oh yeah, I know that one. But I chose G-Funk for my channel, G-Funk. You gotta make me a song, dude. I gotta listen to that. Man. I mean, there's music, like being, having a mom and dad and uncles, and like hearing generation after generation of music and how it changes, but at the end of the day, it kind of sounds the same, Like there's one Beatles were what? I don't know what. Give me that. Hey, well, I forget what year Beatles were in, but there's a song. Shake it up, baby, twist and shout, twist. That song, man, it seemed like that guy wanted to really rock out on that song, but the instruments weren't up to speed, Even his voice was starting to twist and shout, That's a lot of my era. Like they would try to change their voice when they would scream. I'd listen to screamo and emo music, so screamo music. That was big, like Taking Back Sunday, or oh shit, like Finch. I can't even. Yellow Card. Emo music was big, huge in high school. Emo music was great because a lot of the chicks like that music too, dude. 60s was their heyday. Bro, your voice is like game or movie character. Oh, like a game or movie. Oh no, when I speak a lot, I will drop my voice on purpose. It's a little trick of the trade, you know. So in the Marine Corps, if you're instructing a period of instruction to a group of officers or Marines or Army guys, you know, you're going to be talking pretty loud. You got to speak. So in the Marine Corps, you have to speak really loud, really fucking loud. You have to speak really loud in the Marine Corps. No one will ever look at you, or yeah, you just have to. That's just the way the Marine Corps is. How you're kind of trained into not losing your voice, you end up like kind of hermit frogging it. So I tend to, when I speak, you'll hear my voice in the beginning, but if I know it's a long conversation, I'm gonna, you know, you have to speak from the diaphragm, you know. So, and you learn that, you know, by yelling, because you're gonna lose your voice. You know, in the Marine Corps, you're speaking really like you might hear a yelling, like they're all yelling at each other, but in the Marine Corps, we're just speaking. So you don't want to lose your voice. In boot camp, we'll end up, you know, that's how they speak. You know, if you ever heard a drill instructor in boot camp, these guys are yelling or speaking really loud all the time. You know, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you know, 7 days a week, and they never lose their voice. They go out on dates, they go see their parents, or whatever, you know. So it's a different way of, it's something I end up just doing. I've been doing it for so long, you know, and I will forget I'm doing it sometimes, but it's I don't like that scratchy feeling on your voice or losing your voice or anything like that. Just a little trick of the trade, you know. You look cool though. Thanks, First Day Rat. Thanks, brother. That's why they eat crayons so coat their throat. Honestly, dude, you got a point there, brother. You got it. If that was true, the Marine Corps would do it, dude. For sure. I mean, if I had to eat crayons to coat my throat, that sounds, in order to speak or give a period, I totally would. You have to. Because it's the next day, your throat's trashed, dude. Especially when you have to knife hand people to death. Dude, oh man, time. I'm gonna send I'm sure some of you guys on Discord, I'm gonna send Pete Hegseth. He gave a good motivating speech about the Marine Corps. I'm gonna send it to you guys, man, on Discord. It gets me all jacked up inside. It gets me all jacked up. And there's a little like music in the back, just a little tone, and it's like kind of dark. Yeah, it's a great little speech. And Pete Hegseth was talking like, you know, you gotta listen. I'll send it through Discord. I love it. It's about the Marine Corps. And I was like, yeah. Especially him. He was in the Army for so long, and because me and him are, I think, about the same age. He might be a little older than me, right? Because he served in the same wars. I think we're in the, I don't know. I gotta grok it, dude. I love AI, dude. Grok is awesome, man. What's up, First Day Red? I don't know English. Hey, Heather. What's up, mama? How you doing? Semper Fi, girl. How you doing? Long time no see. I'm heading out to see my folks. Hey there, my friend. Mind if I ride along with you and the doggies and others for a while? Absolutely. You don't even have to ask. There's Butters, and then Zozo. Where are you at, Zozo? There's Zozo. Zozo's being a little brat right now. She's mad. Yeah, come on down, mama. Pete is 45. Okay, so he's 8 years older than me. That's a good amount. 45. Damn. So I don't even. I know he was in the Army. I want to dig into his background, and I don't know too much about his service or his like like his MOS. I don't know anything like that. I just know that he was in the Army and he was in around my time. And with Tulsi. Well, Tulsi's like 40 then, right? She's older than me. She might be Pete's age. Dude, and Vance. Shit, they're all young, dude. That's what that was the best. Whatever happens, you know, for the next 3 years. The only thing I really want to happen is everyone get deported. Even this little pug. Aren't pugs from China? I'm gonna deport your ass so fast. But the greatest thing Trump did was Pete, Tulsi, Marco, and Vance, all youngins, man. All just a little older than me. And all veterans except for Rubio. And Rubio's growing on me, brother. Rubio's little Marky Mark, dude, he's growing on me. He grew a pair of fucking huevos, dude. You cannot pronounce my name right for once. First A-Rat? I can't read it. Oh, Fi-Rat. Is that not first? Fi-Right A-Rat? I don't know, brother. Vance is 40. Wow, young, dude. And those guys are, you know, if they don't do anything stupid, like, I don't know. Actually, there's not much they can really do that they would care about. But that's beautiful, man. Tulsi's 44, still looking good. Still looking good at 44. And Vance is 40. Wow. God, the meme of Vance with the big cheeks, dude, so funny. So funny. What's up, Devil Dog Howard? What's up, brother? Simplify, man. Just with Butt and Butters and Zozo. They're all sleeping now. Butters was being a pain in the neck, dude. She's been on one, man. She's been on one lately. Or just last night. She wanted to get weird. She wanted to, like, try to bite my hand at, like, 11 o'clock at night. So, all right, let's get weird, man. So we went outside, and I just sat there, and she was pissed. Until she got tired. Until she got tired. Vance is 40. That's young, man. Imagine being vice president at 40. Wow. What do you think, man? I mean, I'd like, dude, Vance and Tulsi Gabbard, president and any of those guys could run. Dude, I would sit these three down and maybe Marco and be like, look it, guys. When I'm gone, if I were Trump, when I'm gone, you guys got to hold it down. And I was like, Vance, run for president. Tulsi, get VP. And Pete, stay in your same spot. You're like that's what you're there for. Like, we need you at that position to straighten out the military. And I think you're the best guy for it. I think yeah, even Rubio, I'd be like, dude, stay there, man. Like, get her done. I would have the same administration almost. Maybe bring in one or two newer guys in. Maybe that one guy that's on Fox News that doesn't have any legs. And he was a Marine. And he's definitely my age. Or even younger. He has no legs. He's a Marine with no legs. He's a young guy. Good looking man. I think tattoos. Damn man, good one. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Heck, I was homeless at 40. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, that's pretty awesome. I mean, 44, dude. Pete and even Vance or Tulsi. Tulsi's still looking good, bro. I think she's looking better than ever before, man, because she doesn't, like, smile. She just states what's up and keeps it on, man. And she wears that all white outfit and then all black outfit. I've watched her, man. And I think she's still in the service, right? I think she's still in the service. Johnny Jones on fire. Yeah, is it Johnny Jones? Is that his name? Yeah. Johnny? I don't even know his name. Yeah, that guy. He's cool, man. Yeah, he was a Marine, got his legs blown off. Now, yeah, because I know his story a little bit better. I know he was in Iraq when I was there, or around that time. And then he went to Afghanistan when I was supposed to go to Afghanistan too. I think he was there in 2010, and that's when I was supposed to go. And it got canked for me. And dude, I swear, I never had a good feeling about that if I went there. And then I hear his story, and he did the same thing. Iraq, then he went to Afghanistan, his legs got blown off in Afghanistan. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I mean, man. All right, traffic's clearing up just a tad, and we'll be Oscar Mike, man. Yes, and he is 37. Yeah, he's my age exactly. Yeah. I swear, man, me and that guy, I listened to him. We have the same timeline. And I don't know what his MOS was. Probably infantry, has to be. I don't think he was anything else. I don't know if he was an officer or enlisted or MOS. I just remember his story. According to the web, she is still in. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Tulsi, yeah. I think she's a lifer, dude. I don't think she ever got out, or I think she's maybe a reserve, but yeah, I know. I knew that. Bro, living your life, man. I'm in circle of exam and business and money. I'm in circle. Yeah, man. Just live your life, brother. Don't worry about an exam, business, or money, dude. I mean, that's kind of hypocritical of me. Worry about money to a point where you just need a meal and a half a day. You know, people say 3 meals. I don't. You know, a roof over your head. You know, that's easier said than done. But business, you know, boy, business is business, dude. Like I try not to think about work too much, even though it used to drive me up the wall. But once I got home, it all went. I don't know, man. It's hard, man. Just have fun with life. Shouldn't be that serious, you know. Drink a cold beer. Go out on a good date with the female. Other than that, man, get a good dog and call it a day, you know. Life's too short. And at the age of like 35, my body started like falling apart a little bit. First time ever, I was like, ooh, man, I'm slowing down. Like, you know, you're slowing down. Like, I was like, oh, like my left knee is starting to, like, I can't explain it. It just doesn't work. Now, the fact that I'm thinking about my left knee is the problem, you know? Like, why? I never, you know, anyways. But take care of yourself, man. You're all good, brother. Johnny was EOD. That takes balls. That's right. Okay, that's right, too. But he was in the Army, though, right? He wasn't a Marine. Here, dude, you know, because we would go out with EOD guys. Man, that's shocking that his legs got taken off like that, man. Because those guys are real protective and really good at their job. Like when we would go out with EOD, like we were their security. You know, there was one truck, 3 people in it. There was one driver and 2, all 3 of them were EOD, but one guy was the driver and 2 of them were the techs at the time. So we would roll 5 vehicles plus them, so it'd be a 6 convoy out to wherever. Either we were going to a location of an IED called in, or we would just drive around and hopefully we would find one, you know, somehow. Run over it, or sometimes we would visually see one in the ground, which was wild. But man, like those guys we protected them very well. I would love to know his story of how his legs got taken off. Like, what'd you do? Like, because like with us, I mean, jobs are done 1,000 different ways, you know, more than one way to skin a cat. But man, when we would, like, I would walk out go like see the bomb, like mark it, walk back to the EOD guys, and then tell them, hey, there's a bomb out there. Like, go out there and go defuse it. And then they would go out and defuse it, or send in Johnny 5 to look at it. But you know, the private, I was a fucking PFC, or any lower ranking boot would go and look at the bomb first and then come back and report on it. So it must I don't know, man, it must, I don't know, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and his legs are gone, dude. Wait, no, he's the Marine. Duh, he's a Marine. He's not a Army guy. Yeah, like John, that guy, I would get him on you know, some sort of position in the government. He's a Marine. Yeah, man, like, whoa, like, I would love to. Yeah, I don't know, I'm sure they wrote a book. EOD are super good. Yeah, oh yeah, Marine right after high school. Okay, yeah. Bro, I'm Indian and I'm 19. Only my family hit my ban for being. I had a friend. Prince shows up. Oh, the bomb in Iraq. How is that? Wait. His prince showed. Whoa, what? I don't know. Yeah, EOD guys, man. I mean, that was they got to wear all the cool stuff though, man. They got, I remember we got new, like a what did we call them? Not sappy plates, but our vest. What did we call them? Did we just call them a vest? Not like a rig. I didn't call them a rig. Shit. What did we call those things? Most of my job was causing a road from a mountain with a sniper after we decided, well, shoot. But anyways, we had, well, like, the thing that held our sappies together, or get, you know, whatever, we put our sappy part, our vest, we put our sappy plates. So we had one that went in sideways, which kind of sucked because the sappy plates were too big. Then we had new ones which went over our head, and it kind of went like that. And then they had these other ones that just carried the plate, like a plate carrier. They had a plate carrier. We had these big old monstrous, like, flak vests. I guess I called it a flak vest. I don't even know what I called it. Sappy vest. Did we call it sappy vest? I don't even remember saying, like, I remember just calling them sappy plates. I don't remember when I said, hey, I need to put it like my vest. I guess I would say vest because I'm saying it now. I don't think I said rig or gear. I mean, I had to put on my sappy. Yeah, I don't. My vest. I would just say my vester, right? Yeah. It's weird how you kind of forget, you know, terminology. I got to be precise. Man, the ones that we got were brand new, because they needed because the ones I trained with were just front and back sappy plates. The vest was just front and back, and that was the standard for years. And then when, I don't know why, but they just gave us a new vest because we needed the side pouch for side sappy plates. So we had the big one in the middle in the back, and then we had these little baby. They're fucking the cutest little things. They were like a sappy plate for a baby, like seriously, like probably like a 5-year-old kid. Like, it was that size of his chest, but for our side. It was awesome. Little baby sappy plate. It was for like a little pup, dude. The cutest little thing ever, man. Because the problem out there, our boys would get hit, and if a round went through the side of them, the bullet couldn't bounce out of them because it would stay. The sappy plates would act like a, you know, like a guardrails of a bowling alley. You know, the bullet would just stay inside his body, and it was trying to exit his body through the front or back, it wasn't going to leave. And it would cause just too much damage. The crotch one, I couldn't wear plates. I had to stay concealed. Well, hard to move and hide. Yeah, with extra. Oh yeah. Especially the big old sappy plates, dude. The big old sappy plates they're huge. You can't really, you move like a turtle. The only good thing about the vests, I loved it, dude. And when you're like, you gotta get up at 0400 and get on some stupid bus or the back of the 7-ton and go out to some range or something. The best part is like, you put on your like neck guard and then your helmet, you kind of shrink your neck down and then you're like a turtle and you can just pass out right there inside your own little shell. Hey, butters. Did I make a funny noise? Okay, come on. Let's hit the open road, man. Almost there. A little Friday traffic, not too shabby. Did you not have the crotch plate? No. I mean, we had that like it wasn't a plate. It was like a no. It was like a flap that just kind of came down. There was no like insert here or anything like that. Even that, I even took that thing off. I don't know. I didn't want something in between my legs. No, like we didn't have. Yeah, we didn't have. Shit. No, we didn't. We didn't have that. We didn't even have the crotch pad. Like we didn't have any of that. No. Because I'm just remembering a picture right now. And even on our original sappy plates that closed like this, like a regular blouse, those had a crotch pad, but not a plate. But when we got our new ones, we didn't have any of that. We just had the front, back, and side to side. That was the only, and it was all connected. The whole thing was connected by a wire. So like a cable wire. And the thing for that is if you had and the shitty part is if your buddy, was a dick, there was a loop at the end of one of the ends of where, instructions how to put the vest together. And you kind of loop it through and it's held by a wire on your body. And then the crazy part is if you pulled the tab at the end, your whole vest would fall apart. Like a flower shedding its petals. It would go poop and just fall down. It was cool. Never do that, but yeah, people would walk by, pull your tab, and your whole fucking thing would start falling apart. I don't know why they invented it like that. I'm not. Well, I guess easier to take it off than a goddamn weird T-shirt looking vest. Yeah, makes sense. Happy Friday, folks. Hey, what's up, Jackson? Simplified, man. Happy Friday, brother. We took it off. Oh yeah. Every military man's best friend spoke A10. Oh yeah. The freaking A10. I heard I heard they were gonna discontinue the A10, but then I heard I've heard they've been trying to discontinue it for a while. But I literally heard that not only are they going to keep it, but they're going to do a very significant upgrade to it, which they should, man. That thing you got to keep that in service. How many the payload it holds, how that Gatling gun on the, it's an infantry and tank buster, man. You got to have the A10. And it can fly super low. Sleeping? Oh yeah, she's out. All the doggos. I think discontinued is a bad idea, but even in '96 they would. Yeah, I've been hearing that for quite some time myself too. But I did hear I heard they're gonna upgrade it, dude. I really did hear that. I don't try to say anything crazy I heard that Trump was gonna I heard Trump was gonna discontinue it, but then I just not like a week or two ago, I heard they're gonna really upgrade it, or the military decided and Trump approved it or something. I don't know. I could be making it up. Who knows? I could be full of caca. All right, baby. Are we out of here? All right. We got one more bump in the road, but after that, I think we should be good. A little bump in the road. Yeah, it is Friday, man. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Ain't got no job, ain't got shit to do. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna I heard that they were, but I don't think they are anymore. But who knows, man? Who knows? All right, we're opening up, man. Oh no, wait. There's gonna be a little more traffic, just because it's a big on ramp. I haven't eaten all day, man. I had like a donut in the morning. I should eat. Not good. Not good. RV County. All right. The Air Force thinks the F-16 can't do the job. F that. Nah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like Howard, it's not. There's no way it can do that job. There's no way. And like that F-16, like we don't want it to do the job. We want the A-10 Warhawk to do the job. You right? I mean, no way. Like no way. You gotta do. I mean that thing is like that's what I like. America builds some cool stuff, dude. Like. Imagine the 10-year-old kid designing the A-10 Warhawk, dude, you know? Like, what kind of monster would design that, then build it, and then it's ready to rock and roll? I mean, that thing's a beauty. Oh, sorry, Butters, did I wake you? I won't make a funny noise. They tried, really? They tried it in the F-16. Dude, the F-16 is one hell of a fighter, but the A-10 Warhawk, I feels like it's for us, like for the infantry, for the guys on the ground. You know, they're not made to shoot anything out of the air. I mean, maybe they can, but they're meant to hit the ground, like full stop. You know, the A-10 Warhawk's meant to hit the ground running, and I feel like the Marines and soldiers, the individual guys like it so much because we know that, you know. We know if we hear that plane in the air, it's only for us. It can't go on to another mission to shoot down some weird plane or whatever. You know, it's only backing us up. That's how that's why I think it's so popular, man. God, Butters, I can hear you. You got a little nose, but little snout. Welcome. Here is a Jen makes it fly. We can hear Buttos. Oh, you can't. You guys can. Yeah, she's tired. I can maybe get her. I should get her something to eat too. I don't think Zoe's out too. All the dogs are out. What's up, OZ Pack? What is Oz Pack? Ozzy Osbourne? Oh, Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, man. Ah, man, America will never be the same without the incredible Bulk, dude. I mean, that guy never really broke character, man, Hulk Hogan. That guy was always the bandana, blonde hair with the big mustache and the pythons, the guns, you know. He never broke character, man. He never had He was always Hulk Hogan, man, which was cool. The A-10 has come that can talk to troops in contact. The X6, oh yeah, has comms to talk to troops. Oh yeah, you're right. JTAC, the F-16 has to communicate. Third party, JTAC, yeah. I didn't really know that. I knew the A-10 can. You see that I mean that's why that vehicle, man, that airplane is amazing, man, because it has direct communication with troops on the ground. If it could fly low and slow or high and fast, you know, it carries just an arsenal of weapons and bombs and, you know, that big Gatling gun, man, that big old Mama Jama. I mean, nothing can hide from it, you know, and it can just keep circling, you know, it's like the Stuka dive bombers from Germany, you know, they put that you know, so as the dive bomber would make that noise dropping down, that big whistle on it, you know, that reminds me of the A-10 too, man. You can kind of hear it, and once you hear that Gatling gun go off, you know, everyone knows what it is, you know. And then it's painted. They're all painted. Like, how sick is that, dude? How sick is that? And that's like one of our only, like the F-22 Raptor. That's a cool name, you know. The F-22 or the Raptor. You know, we have the Warthog, which that's a sick name. You know, we kind of don't have cool names. You know, like I don't know, like Germany, dude. They have the Sturmtiger or this. The Tiger, the Jagged Panther, you know, the King. They have a tank called the King Tiger, for God's sakes, you know. Or their big old tank, the Mouse, whatever it is in German. You know, we got some, man. We got to get. That our aircraft carriers are like a president, you know. We got the Abraham Lincoln, the George Bush, and I'm sure our like ships are named after like cool sailor, Medal of Honor winners, stuff like that. Viper, Eagle, Warthog, Raptor, Lightning. Okay, well, they're getting better. I like the Viper. Viper, Eagle. Yeah, maybe I'm a little wrong on that. Our names are pretty cool. Never mind. I'm not too up to speed. Hollywood Hogan, all sad Burnett. Nice dog. Hey, what's up, B-Rye? Simplify, brother. Thank you, man. And Hornet. Yeah, the Hornet's cool. Viper. I kind of take that back. We do have cool names. I can make fun of it a lot, man. But even Abrams, I know it's named after someone, but like it over the years, repeating the word Abrams or seeing it spelled out, I kind of like that too. It's just a different name than like a bird, you know, or King Tiger, or, you know, Jagged Panther or whatever. I like Abrams. It kind of just has it's since it kind of remind, or like what's German's new tank called? Or even the French have pretty weird names. But it kind of, I think our tanks are in our own category, so our names have to be a little different. Even with the aircraft carriers, there's not, I don't know. Let's be clear, we're the only country that has aircraft carriers. I mean, Great Britain might have one that's like a third generation. I mean, you're using outdated stuff. You know, you don't really have one. So, like, our aircraft carriers, they're a new category. You know, I don't know about our subs though. Or I don't know what our subs are called. U571. Upgraded A-10 should be called the Death Stalker. What's an upgrade from a warthog? That would be the next warthog, like Pokemon, like Pikachu turns into Charizard or whatever. Would be another pig variant, maybe like a pig that's died. You know, like the dinosaurs. I want to say instant. God damn it, I can't think of the word. What's the word called? Distinct? No. Distinct? What is that? Like they're all dead. Like a pig that used to live with the dinosaurs. God, I can't say that word right now. It's distinct. It's not that. I'm like combining three words. I don't. God damn it! It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. Javelin? Oh yeah. Oh wait, what is that? Javelina? What? Could go with the wild hog or just. I kind of like the wild hog, right? I mean, you can still have the wild hog, but you got to keep, even if you get an upgrade or it's like, I don't know. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Have two variants, like the old school variant and the newer one, you know? Come on, let's get up this mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I'm going uphill. A11 Beasts. Ah. I like that. The A11. The beast from the Middle East. Oh man, my ears are popping. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Come on, Butters. We're almost there, but I'm gonna drive through somewhere. I'm starving. Starving Marvin, boys. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some food, devil dogs. I'm gonna sign off today and enjoy my Friday and get out of here, devils. I'm kind of going through a weird place with little to no service. I don't know. I probably lost y'all. Need a fat burger? Yeah, man. Yeah, I need a fat burger, man. Home of the good burger. Can I take your order? I'm gonna take these Tinkle Winkle and then get a fat burger, dude. And I'm still driving through these hills, and it's Friday, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kick off. I'm gonna get a beer. A Bruja. Let me get out of this windy road before I sign off, boys. Anyways, devils, that's it for me today. Butters, sign off for the day. Zozo, where are you at? Zozo. There is Zozo. Zozo and Butters are signing off for the day. I'm out of here, devils. Have a good Friday. I'm going to get me some eat, some good eats, and then get a brewski in probably an hour. Take care, y'all, and some